Sometimes people get very agitated. Sometimes whatever it is that they're exposed to, they can become hypoxic or just out of their mind, and they'll start fighting you. If you're only on one side, they're going to go that way, and they're going to flip the whole thing over. That way then you can stabilize it. The two people at the very front right here, they accept the patient, they get the report from whoever it is that they brought the patient to you. We cut the clothes off, give them any kind of Mark 1 kits or antidotes or whatever else that we need to give them. Then we roll them in here after we cut their clothes, and depending on how they have it set up, what we do is cut the clothes, we put a triage tag on them, there's a little strip on it with a number, take that first number, put it in the bag with their clothes, seal the bag up and put it off to the side. That way then you'll know that that bag belongs to that person, because if they can decontaminate something, they might be able to get it back to them, or for forensics to be able to understand and catch whoever did it, depending on where people are. I mean, they can reconstruct all that. So you want to try to collect the evidence. Once you get that on them, like I said, we roll them in here, and you go ahead and clean them. One person has to roll, other person has to roll each direction. You want to start at the face first, because that's the most important area. So you want to wash outward and away from the body. You don't want to push anything in toward the core. So it's like if you're washing anything, you're washing out and away, spraying out and away. Preferably you want to be spraying the whole time, because the more water you pour, you're already decontaminating just by default by having it rolling off of them. But you want to be able to clean them. You want to be able to look for this, sometimes you can see what the product is, that way then you can focus more on that, get that cleaned off. In the process, making sure that you are spraying each other with water. And trust me, when you're working outside doing this for a while, even inside, it's very, very important, because you will get very, very hot. And it makes an enormous difference when you hit water here, here, and here. Because that's where most of your core temperature is coming, right here into this area. So you can shed that heat. You felt how different it was when you walked outside that door, how you suddenly felt refreshed? That's exactly what it's like when you spray each other. You do it all the time. If I were the supervisor or the lead person or whoever, it's your job to look around and you look at your partner and look at each other. Look each other in the eyes. You might not be able to see anything else but their eyes. If your eyes start looking kind of like, like you start to get tired and stuff like that, not focusing, not paying attention, that's clues that they might need to be, you need to do something. Periodically, I go around and I go like this, are you okay? If you can go like this, okay. Not kind of like, okay. I mean, I want you to actually do, show some effort, that way then I see that you still have strength, like you can do the job. If you ever feel like there's any kind of problem, immediately, I need some help. Don't hesitate. Don't say, well, I can put it off. You start feeling a problem immediately, because I tell you, it's going to take time to get you out of the suit. It's a lot easier to get you out of the suit and get you treated if you're feeling a little bit bad than until you finally worked yourself into complete unconsciousness. Then we don't even know what's wrong with you. We don't know if it's because of the chemicals, or it's because you were having chest pain, or you're feeling weak or dizzy or something like that. It's easier to treat you while you're still conscious, and also it's easier to turn it around while you're still okay.